There with Lee, and it's Batum in at the 3. Now here's Freak. 23 points for him the last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
Yeah, but his shot blocking was a factor as well. 3 on the game, just a major presence on the D.
Williams, that's good.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch, and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And it's Dion Waiters with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Kyle Singler, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Hornets timeout call. OKC, make some noise for your Thunder Girls.
These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. Freak number 1.
Well, for him, it was one of the best years he could have behind the three-point line. A dream year behind the arc for this guy. He was the #1 three-point shooter in the league.
And so here's Charlotte. Batum with the ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio.
And he was terrific in that game defensively as well, blocking 4 shots on the night.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Looking at the last game for the Oklahoma City Thunder, it was a loss to the Atlanta Hawks.
And really lucky that they weren't blown out in that game, because I just thought the effort was lacking.
They just couldn't hit on anything that worked for them, no matter what.
And a wide open look for Freak. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists in the game. Charlotte. Here's Walker. Offline from the top of the key.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And that one's good. Freak.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And here's Walker outside, and that one's good. Walker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Ibaka with a screen on Walker. Marsh, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he rips it down.
That's good. Walker's got 5.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
And here comes Walker, leading the fast break. No good from Lee. Thunder trailing by 4. Freak with it. Williams picks him up. There's a screen by Cantor. Shot off the pick. Again, Oklahoma City.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
And it's Walker penetrating. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Throwing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Hornets shooting their first free throws of the night.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%. Right around the middle of the road.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Steven Adams comes in for Cantor. And Mitch McGarry subbed in for Serge Ibaka. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Spencer Hawes is checked in for Jefferson. Leonard comes in for Marvin Williams. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for Nicholas Batum. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Courtney Lee. Charlotte's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Charlotte's head coach for a moment. According to him, their focus defensively is going to be on making things difficult inside. Ideally, they'll be in the best shape, he feels, if they force most of the shots against them to come from the perimeter. Guys,
And thank you for that, Doris.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt. And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg. A surreal alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
And guys, it had to be, because not nearly as easy a play as they made it look.
Freak with it, working on Walker. And it's Freak missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Kid Gilchrist. And that one comes up a bit short. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the... Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Charlotte. Free throw good, Freak. 1:46 left to play here in the first. And Leonard has it in the corner. Looking to end the run. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Freak. 12 points for him. Off the pick. Power down with both hands.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Hawes. And it's blocked by Adams. And he's able to get it back. Just 2 to shoot. And that one's good. Lamb's got his first bucket of the night. The Thunder leading by 4. They set the pick. Here's Marsh. Offline with his 3.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Durant kicks to Freak. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
What a performance. Just look at the game for Freak. He's already got 14 points, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well.
It really has been, Clark. He's created a lot of open looks for his teammates. Very unselfish play from him today.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Payne's checked in.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Lynn kicks to Leonard. Charlotte moving the ball around. No good from Lamb. Now Freak. 16 points for him. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Spencer Hawes. Oklahoma City shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make...
And both free throws good from Freak. Lynn can't get it to go. And that does it for the first quarter. Oklahoma City out in front as they end the first quarter with an energy burst, a 19-7 run. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And Kevin Durant, always in the gym, always working to improve. We asked him where that inspiration and year-by-year improvements until he became the best player in the league and won an MVP. Now, the challenge, Greg, is to get back to that level after the injuries. Obviously, I think we all feel it is possible for him.
And you're absolutely right, Kevin. I mean, he's definitely proven in terms of the talent, the skill, and athleticism. What we find out now after dealing with the adversity is, does he have the heart and drive and that competitive spirit to be considered still among the very best?
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper.
Something else they've done a good job of tonight, right from the start, is penetrating and scoring.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. Kidd, Gilchrist, and Williams are at the forward spots. Jeremy Lamb out there with Jeremy Lin. And it's Leonard in at the 5 down low. No good. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way. They host the 76ers after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And the layup falls. Leonard's got his first 2 points of the night.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Here's the screen. Freak with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. Freak kicks to Collison. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Hornets trail by 9. Leonard sets a screen for Lin, and it's blocked by Adams, but they recover it. Lin's shot is off.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
Here's Marsh. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
They've really flipped things around offensively.
Yeah, and anytime you can make more than half of your shots, you'll take that.
Batum attacking. On the wing, Batum. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City, getting their first look of the season at this Hornets team.
Yeah, and taking on an interconference foe, certainly not a rival. They're the better team, and they showed it, winning both matchups last season.
Right you are. I mean, winning the games they were supposed to win. No doubt they'll look to continue that tonight.
Lin kicks to Kidd Gilchrist. Outside, Batum. And the Hornets miss again.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Marsh. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line so far.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Freak. Cantor checked in for the Thunder. Durant comes in for Payne. Charlotte also making some changes. Jefferson comes in for Myers Leonard. And it's Lee in for Michael Kidd Gilchrist. And both free throws good from Freak. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right.
Look who's coming out of the corners. Your Thunder Girls. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up.
Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Kevin Durant, 3rd.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
And the Hornets making a change here. Walker's checked in. Right side, Lee. Can they get it? And he knocks down the jumper.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
The Thunder leading by 13. Collison with a screen on Walker. Freak dishes to Durant. Kemba Walker comes up with the loose ball.
High quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him S-H-H-E, shaking his head. Tough miss that time. Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Lee against Waiters. Right side, Lee.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Charlotte shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Courtney Lee. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Lee. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Britt. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last match on a show. He had 23 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. Overall, just an incredible bonus for his team as he made a big impact coming off the bench.
And Doris, thank you so much. He couldn't have been much better in that game, could he, GA?
Not at all. He was great. I mean, that's for sure. If he wasn't at his best, he was awfully close.
Guys, he came to compete and win. Let's hope he's got that same attitude, that same energy, that same swag here tonight.
Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Hornets trail by 16. Outside, Walker. There's the feed to Jefferson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Hornets have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And he knocks down the first one. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Enes Kanter. Both free throws good from Al Jefferson. The Thunder leading by 14. Here's Marsh. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
And Walker kicks to Lee. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 3 assists tonight. Oklahoma City has gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter.
Move the ball.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Jefferson with some nice D.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense. A look here at last year in the NBA, where the Hornets ranked. 2nd in opponent points per game. 3rd in fewest turnovers per game. And they were ranked 3rd in opponent field goal percentage. This team really gets after it defensively. They made a commitment to that end of the floor.
And you talked about their defensive ranking. I mean, they really do a good job of holding their opponents to a low point output each and every night. That grindhouse style really wore on teams.
Singler, he's checked in for Dion Waiters. Freak passes to Singler. Kicks it to Freak. It's Durant on the wing. Shot clock at 5. No good. Great D that time from Batum.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And he gets it to go. And that's 10 points now in the game for Walker.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Ibaka with a screen on Walker. Freak with it. Williams picks him up. Durant kicks to Freak. Inside and stolen by Williams. Right side to Walker. Pass to Jefferson. The lead now in single digits. Jefferson's got 8 points.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Here's Marsh. No good again that time. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
McGarry's checked in for the Thunder. Charlotte also making some changes. Hawes comes in for Marvin Williams. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Courtney Lee.
Walker having a fantastic game. He's got 11 points and 4 assists as well. You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
We always like it when you're aggressive and not settling.
And that one's good. Freak.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
And here's Walker. 12 points for him. Six on the shot clock. And it's off the back rim. No good.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Screen by Ibaka. Off the screen, and Freak throws it down.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And a fast break now for the Hornets. A shot by Batum, no good. The Thunder leading by 8. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Freak. Freak's got his 8th assist in the game. Walker with it. Out defended by Freak to the inside. Here's Hawes, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Payne's checked in. Myers-Leonard, he's checked in for Charlotte. Kid Gilchrist comes in for Nicholas Batum. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Stolen by Walker. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Here's Marsh. Hawes with the block. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Kemba Walker. Freak dishes to McGarry. 5 to shoot. Now here's Freak, defended by Lin. Some solid defense there from Lin. Hornets trail by 5. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. Lin with it. Out defended by Freak. Tries again. Kid Gilchrist, no luck.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Here's Marsh. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Michael Kid Gilchrist.
He did a nice job of getting to the line in the first quarter. He's trying to do the same thing here.
For Oklahoma City, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
I tell you what, nice job making the most of their opportunities.
Now here's Lin. He's guarded by Marsh. Out left to the wing. Here's Lamb. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Freak's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Singler. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Fast break now for Charlotte. Kid Gilchrist leading the charge. Leonard kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Leonard with a screen on Singler. Over in the corner, Lamb. Misses the 3. The Thunder leading by 9. Freak with it, and it's Lin picking him up. Leonard with the steal. .109 left to play here in the second quarter. And that one's good. Lin's got his first bucket in this one.
He seems to have just lost his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter.
Here's Marsh. Got a piece of it. Singler against Lin. There's 42 seconds left in the second quarter. There's a screen. Off the screen. Here's Hawes. The basket good off the assist from Lin. Hawes got 7.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammates.
And a foul called on Myers Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Thunder.
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
Wow, really that many points? Yes, it is in the same session. I'm not really concerned with my points or how I'm getting. Let's start counting points now. The rest of the game is going to go away from me.
Well done, Thunder.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Kevin, some great work off
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
They kept feeding him the basketball, and he did not disappoint. For the guys guarding him, it was a long, long night. As he pushed his point totals in the 30s, he got more and more determined. Great effort.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.